Hello and welcome to another episode of Football Talk Podcast. My name is Ozzie and I'm your host for today's show. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm only doing this show as a formality. As we all know, Liverpool have a huge mountain to climb. Losing 5-2 in the first leg was a shocking result, to say the least. And considering we were 2-0 up, I think we should have managed the game a lot better. But let's not dwell too much on the first leg. And let's talk about this upcoming fixture. The second leg is at the Bernabeu. So what are we saying? Can Liverpool pull off a miracle and beat the mighty Madrid with 4 goals and no return? You want my honest opinion? No chance. If you truly believe we can do something in this game, look, I admire your optimism. But I guess what I can say is, though, this is Liverpool Football Club. If one club is capable of making these things happen, especially on a European night, it's us. Klopp earlier on said it in the press conference that even if we have 1% chance of winning, let's try it. Let's play football. So why not? Let's give it one more go. We've got nothing to lose, right? So before we begin the analysis and my prediction for the team and the scoreline, please show your support and hit the like and subscribe button. If you're watching live, feel free to drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. If you're watching a replay, also drop a comment. Why not? I'll definitely respond to what you have to say. Just before we start, got a comment here from Football Power Hour who says, big up to you as well, Football Power. Appreciate the comment. Let's get into it. So the conference took place around 7 p.m. today. Unfortunate news was Bajcetic, who's not available despite traveling with the squad. And apparently it's quite a serious injury. Apparently it's an issue with his abductor. So I'm not sure in terms of the time frame of when he'll be able to return to first team action. But Klopp did say that he can't really put a time scale in terms of when he'll return. At this stage, it seems like a serious injury, which is very unfortunate, as he's been a fantastic addition to the squad since the turn of the year. Has definitely helped bring some energy to the midfield, which we all know we've been lacking. So yeah, he's going to be a loss. And I know he's only 18 years old and there's a lot of weight on his shoulders right now, but we did need him in this game. So yeah, unfortunate news for the young player there. Our captain Henderson is also out in this fixture due to illness. Now, I know Henderson has a sort of mixed perception with Liverpool fans, but I think he'll be a huge loss as well. He brings energy to that midfield, brings that drive, brings that leadership, which in this kind of fixture where the back is against the wall, we need him in the team. So yeah, very, very disappointing that he's not available. But hey, we gotta keep going and let's see what we can do tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'll present a graphic to showcase 2 teams. So this is a team that I believe Klopp will start with. And to put a different spin to it, this is the team that I would like to see tomorrow come to fruition. So let's begin now. So this is Klopp's first 11. So obviously formation will be 4-3-3. No brownie points for guessing that one. We all know that's his preferred formation. In goal, it will be Alisson. I don't see it being any other goalkeeper. Left back, is it going to be Robertson or Tsimikas? You have to go Robertson. Obviously, he's the first choice left back. But can I spell? Despite Tsimikas having some good cameos in recent week, I still think Robertson, he's a big time player. So we have to play him. On the right hand side, goes without saying, Trent Alexander-Arnold didn't have the best of games against Bournemouth, but in the Liverpool team, who did in that regards? Speaking of having a bad performance, Van Dijk had a shocker against Bournemouth, but he is still one of our best defenders, so he has to start in a very crucial game. This one would be debatable. Would we go with Matip due to his experience, or would you go for the um, young player in Konate, who for me has great speed and offers great physicality and can really make a difference at the back? I'd go for Konate, as you can probably tell. So, me, the back four remains the same as last week. The midfield is where it gets a little bit sticky. As I mentioned, Henderson and Bajtic aren't available in this fixture. So we've got Fabinho, who for me, I might put him in the team. I don't think there's any debate. He definitely starts. That goes to say. So we're doing we're doing Klopp's team right now. So in terms of players available, I believe Ox is available, Keita is available, Milner is available, and Harvey Elliott. So it'll be amongst those four players there that have a chance of starting in the team. Due to Henderson not being available, I think it's quite obvious to say that Milner will be playing in this game in a midfield role, not as a right back, which I I prefer to say the least. His experience will be very vital in this game. I think his know-how in terms of what to do in sort of right time on the pitch. So whether that's committing a professional tackle to avoid the other team countering us, because Real Madrid, Vinicius Junior, that's what he'll be looking to do, playing on the shoulder to break into a counter attack. So yeah, James Milner's experience will be vital here for this game. On the right side, I think Klopp has no choice but to play Harvey Elliott, if I'm being brutally honest. Naby Keita, if you watch my show, I'm not his biggest fan. The worst performances he's ever had have been against Real Madrid. So doesn't have any sort of favor to play in this game. He's not match fit as well. He hasn't played in recent games. Ox as well. I think he'll be an option to come off the bench, I would say, to drive the team forward. But even he lacks the match fitness right now. And this is such a crucial game against a big team. Not really in terms of the outcome, because we don't have a high percentage of actually winning this game. So this is a midfield that I can see Klopp playing. The front three, Salah on the right. He hasn't really got anyone to challenge him in that role. Now the debate will be, should he go for Jota to lead the line, play Gakpo or Nunes on the left? I think he will go with the front three that he's been playing quite frequently in recent weeks, and that's Nunes on the left, and I think it will be Gakpo played up top or in the false nine role. This is the team that I envision Klopp to play. I think in terms of what we have in the squad, in terms of availability, this is the best team that he could probably play. Now, for me, this fixture is one where we're not expected to win. Let's not be around the bush. Let's be honest about it. So, if I was a manager and I was supposed to select the team, who would I go for? The personnel is not too dissimilar to what I'd go for, but I'd change the shape. So, I'd go for a 4-2-3-1 formation, which, if you see my previous episode, probably no surprise. It's a formation I like. I believe we have the personnel for it, but we don't seem to play it enough. So what I'll do here is, let me just get rid of these front guys. So, excuse me. So yes, so I would actually have Milner and Fabinho playing sort of like a double pivot midfield. Their job is to help the back four, but also clear up any mess in terms of tackles and making sure that we're not getting pushed around. I feel like in the first leg we were exposed quite a lot in midfield. So I think having these two playing as a collective would bring that assurance, and it would allow the front four to really excel and play their game, and as well as allowing the fullbacks to bomb forward and they can bomb forward knowing that they've got two players in Milner and Fabinho covering them. So that is how I would like to see the team in terms of the shape. And then I think I would play Nunes on the left because I think he just offers that unpredictability on the wing. His pace will be frightening for Carvalho, not Carvalho, Carvalho. I forgot how to pronounce his name. He's like another aging player in the Madrid squad. Really surprised that we didn't really target him in the first leg. I think we should have done more of it, as I think he was exposed quite a few times throughout the game. So continue to do that. I think that is their weak area in their defense. Salah, the right hand side, goes without saying. I would say Salah needs to play a bit more infield as an inside forward rather than out wide. I think when he gets into those one-on-one positions with the fullback, just doesn't have that dynamic turn to just escape from the fullback. His asset is his movement around the box and his a goal-scoring threat. So for me, he needs to be more infield and interchange with the front three. So we've got Darwin Núñez. I also think Mina should play in this game, playing as a number 10. I think he'd do fantastically well. And then up top, I'll go for Gakpo, and we'll have Jota on the bench. So if any of the players aren't playing or not having an impact on the game, Jota could easily play any of those full rows. I've also got Carvalho on the bench, but I don't expect to see him getting any minutes, not due to his talent or anything like that. I don't think Klopp will put him in a game of this magnitude. So also depends on the scoreline in terms of where we are. But let me know what you guys think of my team here. It's adventurous, which I'm sure a lot of people would say. But hey, what do we have to lose in this game? Even if the aggregate score increases, does it really matter? No, because it's already high as it is. So sometimes the best form of defense is actually attacking. So that's the approach that I would go for. Excuse me. Now, in terms of Real Madrid, so it looks like that Benzema is fit to play. Ancelotti should give him a day off. I think he deserves a break, to say the least. They're coming off the back of a 3-1 win against Espanyol over the weekend. In terms of their team news, I believe Alaba is out and is not able to play in this fixture. Mendy, who has also been out recently, could be in contention to play, but I think Ancelotti would go with Nacho to play left back, as he's a solid defender, and he will be on duty to keep Salah quiet, which, to be fair, he did when he came on as a sub in the first leg. So their lineup, in terms of their predicted lineup, will be no huge surprise. I think it will be pretty much the same team. So Courtois, and then you've got a back four of Nacho, Rudiger, Militao, Carvalho. Then you've got Tchouaméni, Cruz. I think will play, and Modric. May surprise. I think some may have expected Camavinga to play. I think Cruz might be added for his experience, as they're not really going for a goal, so they can play with a bit more composure and protect their defense. And then their front three will be Valverde on the right, Vinicius Junior on the left, and Benzema in the center. So, yeah, an attacking opposition, to say the least. So that goes to my score prediction. So, look, I would love to just say we can pull off a miracle, get the 4-0 win. I just don't see it. We've been so bad on the road in the Premier League and in European football as well, in the Champions League, that I don't have huge high hopes. I don't think we have that in our locker right now as a team. But having said that, I think we will show a fighting spirit, or we'll try to make a game of it. So my score prediction is a modest 1-1. So the aggregate score will be 6-3. We won't get the win, but I think we'll get a draw out of the game. Not the best result, obviously, but it is what it is, I guess. And just as a heads up, the last time I predicted a 1-1 result, we ended up winning 7-0. So let's hope that's a good omen in that regards. But I tell you what.
And I'll tell you, honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Couldn't have said it better, Kevin. So, look, we're Liverpool Football Club. This is what we do. We turn up on these sort of magical European nights. And, you know, it might be one of those nights. Let's see. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. But that concludes our show tonight. So thank you as always for tuning in. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I said earlier in the show that I did this as a formality. So with that being said, I will be doing a match reaction show after the game tomorrow. That will take place at 11 p.m. UK time. Even if we don't win, and there's a strong likelihood we wouldn't win this fixture, I want to see this team play with desire, hunger, and a fighting spirit, which we lacked against Bournemouth, and we've lacked whenever we played in an away fixture. Look, even if we don't get the win, let's beat them at their stadium. Let's ruin their night. It's better than nothing, I guess. But hey, let's see what happens, guys. As always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow evening. Good evening.